Hey, yeah, what's up? This disciple Marshall Occurrence Rain back up in this. So this video is gonna be about America doesn't have the heart to kill children, but they have the heart to have sex with them. They don't have the heart to kill children, but they have the heart to have sex with them. Now, in my opinion, that is a form of death. If you having sex with children and you're over the 18, that's a form of death on the behalf of the child and you. They gonna live with it for the rest of their life, and you gonna live with it for the rest of your life. And yet you have these people that act like they doo-doo don't stink when it comes to children in America. No, well, hey, these pedophiles but you killing kids. You're literally killing your own children that you pooped out your butt. Just seen the other day, an Asian woman killed both of her kids. Killed them. One man tried to set his baby on fire 3 days ago. Black people, white people, you can't act like it's a white thing. Black people can't act like it's a white thing. Black people killing their children too. In fact, last Father's Day, a black man killed his child because he ate the last piece of cheesecake. Because he ate the last piece of cheesecake, he killed his child on Father's Day. Now, when you're supposed to be fatherly, providing, you would think providing for your child, providing the last piece of cheesecake would be honorable on Father's Day. You would think so, right? Not here in America. Right here in America, a black man decided to beat his child to death because he ate the last piece of cheesecake on Father's Day. And you want to talk to me about what? What? Pedophiles? That's a joke. You can't be serious. So we have to boil down at this point what's worse. A pedophile or someone that's physically killing children. That's what America's doing. They're doing both of them, actually. But they're sitting back with this my boo-boo don't stink kind of attitude. Well, I would never kill children. Well, your country is doing it. You might not do it, but the overall country right now is becoming on the average them killing their own children. Go look on the news right now. Go look on Facebook News right now. I guarantee you can find somebody harming a child. Oh yeah, I'm going with what works. I'm going with what works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is your end, America. You messing with these children, and I'm gonna keep talking about it until you fall. Until you want to fall. Which one comes first? Do you fall or you want to fall? And kill yourself. Which one ever comes first? Because you sit up, after all, you sit up and witch hunt innocent people, calling them pedophiles, and come to find out you're the one doing it. And then you got these, and what this video particularly is about, is you got these people that sit up and say, well, these child killers should go and rot in jail. People that even think about killing children should rot in jail. We got to take care of this person because they think about killing children. You don't have a heart to kill children, but your country has a heart to have sex with them. So you don't think about killing children, but you think about having sex with them though. You think about making them a hubby or a wifey. You making these little children wives. You go get your child wife. Go and get your wife. Your wife is under the age of 18. Your wife is under the age of 18. Right here in America, 44 states allows child marriage. But you won't kill a child, but 44 states allows adults to marry children. The age of consent is under 18 in 40 states. So you have a problem with child killers, but you don't have a problem with people having sex with them. So America as a collective unit, you don't have a you don't have a heart to kill children, but you have a heart to have sex with them. You have a heart to have sex with them. You see how they go from issue to issue? Well, I would never kill a child or think about it. You were just talking about pedophilia. Now you found out you're a pedophile. Now you ain't there no more. How convenient of you. You're going from one, you see how that works? They ain't talking about pedophilia no more because guess what? 44 states got child marriage right here in America. So now they talking about people who kill children, which you can go on the news and see. We can do that too. We can start a campaign on that. You got children getting killed in your country weekly. Weekly now. Weekly. Is your government doing anything about it? Are they making harder, tougher laws on people that kill children? Then they're not doing anything about it. You can't be serious. In fact, you can't be serious talking about anything concerning children. Anything. You're killing them, you're sexing them. What else? You're smoking weed, drinking with them. You're doing all of it. Putting alcohol in their bottle. They've been doing that since the 80s. I can't make it up. Put alcohol in the baby bottle so they can go to sleep. You ain't heard about that? Go check it out online. Pretty sure there's plenty of stories about that. People putting alcohol in the baby bottle so they can go to sleep. In other words, you get your child drunk so you can get a nap, so you can take a break. You got to get your child drunk in order for you to be a good parent. There's a lot of people doing that. So although America now they'll try to shift away from, who's killing children? Well, let me tell you who's killing children before you even start. You are. You killing them. The own American parents are killing their own children before you even shift to that. Because now judgment is coming on your whole country. Now you want to try to see who's doing that. Who's the one that killing children? Okay, I'm gonna tell you who's doing it. Just like you should have knew who was the pedophiles. You didn't know who was pedophile. I'm gonna tell you who's, before you get started and go down the wrong track, playing around people like me, I'm gonna tell you who's killing the children before you get started. Your country is doing it. Your fellow Americans are doing it. And you're not, are you protesting about it? Children, I don't see no protest about it. So don't come trying to play around the likes of people like me. You got people killing their children every day, every week. It's safe to say every week, somebody's killing a child. You look at the news. You better pay attention to keep up. You look at the news to keep up. Okay? I don't look at the news necessarily for entertainment. I look at the news to keep up with the hearts of man and the way they think. And right now, every week, somebody's killing their child, their own child. It's on that level now, not other people killing your children in America. People that poop out their own children are killing them. They're killing their own children. Yeah, that's America, by the way. Why you conservative Republicans sit back and think, well, that kind of stuff happens in another country. We have values here. Well, not by the look of it. Not lately. You don't have values lately. Right now, you're looking like you're ready. You're ready to go ahead and die. I tell you, like Kill Bill, say on Kill Bill, Beatrix Kiddo and Bill was in the last scenes together. And Bill says, "Do I look ready?" And Beatrix says, "Yeah, you look ready. America, you look ready. You're killing the children, your own children, that you carried. Why carry them then kill them? You might as well. I'm not saying you should get an abortion, but why bring them into the world and then go to jail for killing them? Some things I just don't care to understand. I don't care to understand why, honestly. But here we are, where you look ready. You look ready. You look ready to go as a whole nation, not half, because black people killing their children too. I just told you how a black man killed his own child on Father's Day for a piece of cheesecake. You that greedy? A piece of cheesecake gonna fill up a fully grown man. You ain't gonna get full off of it. Dang. You kill your own child for a piece of cheesecake? I need me an AK-47. That's what I need. I don't need no pistol. No, I need me an assault rifle. I feel like I need me an assault rifle. I ain't trying to aim. I'm trying to spray. I'm for real. I'm trying to spray. I ain't trying to aim. I'm trying to spray. That's real. When you got somebody that kills their own child for a piece of cheesecake, anybody got any explanation for that? Why weren't there protests? Why weren't there protests? You know, I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're too embarrassed. You're too embarrassed. You're so embarrassed you can't even bring yourself to protest. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because you hooping and hollering about everything else. But when it gets extreme, we don't see you do nothing. That part. When it gets extreme, we don't see you nowhere. You MIA. You missing in action. We don't see you nowhere when it gets extreme, where a man kills his own child on Father's Day, not Mother's Day, where it's not for him. The holiday was for him. A father kills his own child on Father's Day. I can't make this up. Right here in America. You have a heart, and then, for the most part, you have a heart not to kill children. But you have sex with them in 44 states in America. I'm talking collectively speaking, because on the average, just like Dave Chappelle said, I go by percentages and averages. That's what I go by. I go by percentages and averages. And on the percentages and averages of you in this country, you like to have sex with children. Hey, it's on the 44 states, child marriage. That's over half. You only got 50 states. This is not 44%. I didn't say 44%. I said 44 states. You're only 6 states away from a lot for the whole country having sex with children. I can't make this up. I hope that the Lord shows R. Kelly this information. I hope so. I hope that every registered sex offender knows that 44 states allows adults to marry children. Yeah, they need to know. They need to know. They need to know. Because some of them beating themselves up. Depressed on drugs. Look what I done. Well, hey, don't feel too bad. Before you go in total depression, go check the age of consent in your country. Before you go into total depression, go check and see 44 states have child marriage. Hey, you can't feel too bad when your country's doing the same thing. Because see, what they've done in the past is they have made animals out of people that do things with children sexually. They made animals out of them. Like you some weird creature or strange folklore horror character, like a Freddy Krueger or something. Well, explain what kind of character would make 44 states have child marriage right here in America? Explain what kind of character that is. That's Santa Claus? Some happy-go-lucky creature? Some happy-go-lucky character that made 44 states married, allowed 44 states to have a child marriage? That's a happy-go-lucky character? Why are they trying to make me and you Jason? Me and you Freddy Krueger? Freddy Krueger, rather. Trying to make us Freddy Krueger when you got 44 states marrying children. Hey, Freddy Krueger didn't marry no children, did he? Did Freddy Krueger marry children? Boom. Yeah, I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part of the series of the sequels where Freddy Krueger went down the aisle. Where Freddy went down the aisle with the hat on and the stripes on and everything. He got that under the suit. We didn't see that part. Where he married a child, where he had a child bride. Anybody see the movie where Freddy Krueger had a child bride? So even Freddy Krueger wasn't worse than you. You got 44 states marrying children, brother. Sister. 44 states marrying children. Yeah, I'm gonna keep harping on it. Till they dead. Till they are dead. That's when I'm dead. That's when I'm done. Yeah, I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way. That's right. You can love it or hate it. I'm going all the way. When they sitting up witch hunting people, looking down on people like they doing something strange. The only thing strange is 44 states marrying these children. Only thing strange is out of the whole world, you got the world record for the lowest age of having sex with the youngest children. You got the world record for having sex with the youngest children. That's what's strange. What's strange is less than 3 years ago in the Trump administration, another law that allows adults to marry children at no minimum age was passed. July 1st, 2019, in the Trump administration, now allowing adults in 20 states to marry any age down to 7 years old. Right here. That law was passed in the Trump administration. That's what's strange to me. That's what's strange. And you know what's even stranger than that? You see how cultic you becoming and dark and cultic and really the whole thing is becoming a whole secret society? You know what's even crazier than that? that nobody even said nothing. Nobody said nothing. You see any protests about it? They protest about water. They protest about animals. They protest about dogs and cats and lizards and iguanas and spiders. They protest about air, the ozone layers and stuff, leaves on trees. The trees, they protest about that. Man, I can't make it up. But yet, out of all your protests, you couldn't find yourself to protest about the law that was passed July 1st, 2019, allowing men and women alike to marry any age of children. You didn't find any protests, did you? Now that's what should make you very spooked out. They talking about everything else. They talking about everything else. Didn't hear him talking about that, did you? Now that's what should make you wonder. What in the world have we come to? Where people can pass laws on a president that's already got the spotlight on him. Everybody's already into politics because of Donald Trump. Everybody's watching everything the White House do. They watching everything the White House do. But they didn't see that. July 1st, 2019. They didn't see that. I'm showing you the facts. You want the truth. People say we want the truth. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Truth right here. And you ain't say nothing. You ain't protest. You too busy worried about what R. Kelly doing. Yeah. Let's talk about it. You too busy worried about what R. Kelly doing. Black and white people. White people in Kansas getting a big old bowl of chips with some dip, sitting back watching what R. Kelly do. Sitting on your sofa and sitting up watching what him in court with a bowl of chips and dip. You find it entertaining. That's what's so strange and weird about you. You find it entertaining how people in your community get brought to court for stuff about children. They get brought to court and you don't even know your own laws. So while you were sitting right there being entertained by, for the past 20 plus years, about Michael Jackson and R. Kelly and all these so-called pedophiles, 44 states is marrying children. 40 states the ages are under 18 for the age of consent. Yeah, I'm sharp with it now. I just throw it out there like a ninja. And so what they got going on? Realistically, what do they got going on? I'm saying, tell me what I don't see. What they got going on. This the show right here. Oh yeah, this the show. Because I don't know any military. I don't know any real police. I don't know any real FBI, CIA, or any other justice institution that's going to sit back and serve a country, do all kind of work and labor, sweat for a country that has 44 states marrying children. Age of consent is the lowest as far as the world record right here in America. Just pass a nut, just in case you're thinking this is not relevant, just in case you might think these are dusty laws. That's why I'm a Christian and I can't even preach about nothing else. I can't do it. What else is there to talk about? I'm not saying salvation is not important. It's absolutely eternally important. That's the best way to put it. Where I'm living at right now, all I can talk about is this. Because while all these other church functions are going on, right now people are dancing around in church. You know, the kids do the little praise dances and all that. They're doing all of that. No disrespect to that. But while children are doing praise dances, 44 states got child marriage. I'm trying to show you how you're coexisting with foolishness. While you're doing you like we all do, we do ourselves. While you doing you though, 44 states got child marriage. So how can you do you in that atmosphere? How can you chill and be cool in that atmosphere unless you're resisting the vibration of that? By the way, yeah, I'm gonna do a video on this too. It's a vibration connected to that, just in case you didn't know. Oh, yeah. Talk to some real spiritual people. Talk to some Jamaicans. It's a vibration connected to 44 states married children. Boom. Yeah, it's a vibration. As long as humans made those laws, humans are acting on those laws, that's a vibration. Yeah, I know. You didn't know. That's why the vibe is off in the whole country. Because less than 3 years ago, in the Trump administration, and you know he's seen the law. Or you don't think the law passed the president's desk? You don't think he's seen the laws passed? Of course he did. Where now there's a new law, July 1st, 2019, no minimum age. Any age can be married. Right here, less than three years ago. Just in case you think these laws are not relevant. Just in case you think I'm talking about something old. I'm talking about the old, the in-between, and the relevant. That's what makes it over. That's the whole link you need to see to define something. Because they're trying to define you and your past. Yeah, they are. But while they trying to do that, the true wise man looks at past, present, and everything in between. I can do that with America. You want to go to 1880 in the state of Delaware, where the age of consent was at 7 years old? They were having sex with 7-year-old girls in 1880 in the state of Delaware, right here in America. So you think they passed a law and nobody did nothing? That's what you're telling me. Okay. If the politicians think about it, you know the community thinking about it. And that's right now too. If they still passing laws less than 3 years ago in the Trump administration, that ain't relevant enough to y'all? In the Trump administration, they just passed another child law that allows adults to marry children at any age in the Trump administration. They ain't relevant enough for you. That a year before COVID-19, they just passed that law. That was a year before COVID. They ain't relevant enough to you. And it's always going to be relevant because it was a year before COVID. It was a year before COVID. That's always going to be relevant. As soon as you tell somebody that, it don't matter how much time go by. A year before COVID, man, they just passed child laws to marry children a year before COVID, bruh, that's the end. That's the end. God ain't playing no games. You can't sit up and play God like he don't know the difference between, oh, you don't know no better. You just think that that age is okay for an adult to marry. God knows the difference between that and you being a straight up pedophile. You can't play God, man. Like he don't know the difference. Like you just doing this because you just don't really know what age is okay. You just doing what you think that's okay. That's not wrong. No. You can't play God. You can't fool God. He know that you ain't make them laws up for no other reason than for men to be pedophiles and for women to be pedophiles. These laws have been made up for no reason but for men and women to play around children sexually. You ain't confused in 2019? How are you confused in 2019? Where people are killing people for playing around children. You confused? Then you out of touch with you living under a rock somewhere. Must be. Because by 2019, everybody had understood. Children are off limits for adults. This isn't 2000. This isn't 1980. This is less than 3 years ago, guys. Less than 3 years ago. Less than 3 years ago. You got people sitting down, passing these